Hi, this is Nimla Rednam. In this video, we are going to solve the sums from exercise 8.2 from the chapter Algebraic Expressions and Identities, which is the 8th chapter from NCERT textbook class 8. So this exercise deals with multiplication of algebraic expressions. So we have looked at how to solve it, be it monomials, binomials, trinomials, whatever two expressions are given, two or more. What we are going to do is we will simply look at the coefficients and we're going to solve it, and then you'll look at the variable part and solve it separately, right? So let's look at this try these question. Here I have, they have given 4y into 5y, 4x into 5y into 7z, right? So how are you going to do it? Like I said, first you have to look at 4 into 5 into 7, okay, which is nothing but 140. And what is the variable part? I have x into y into z, so that is nothing but x, y, z. So the answer is simply 140 times x, y, z. Similarly, here if you look at this, you have 4 into 5 into 6, which is 120. And then you have the variables. Look at x. I have 1x here, and I have 2x here, and I have 3x here. Total, I have 6x. So that is nothing but x power 6, because we are multiplying, right? So when you're multiplying and the base is equal, the exponents get added, right? And then I have y into y square into y cube, 1, 2, 3. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. And so I have y power 6, and this is my final answer. Let's look at the next solved example. Here they have given length and breadth. They want us to find the area. So here again 9 into 4 is 36, right? And then I have 36 times y cube. That will be my answer. Next I have 4 into 5 is 20. 20 times. Now if you see, I have only one a. I have two b's, that means it's a b square, and then a 1c. So ab square c. Here I have 2 into 3 is 6. I have 3 l's, so that is l cube. And I have 3 m's, which is m cube, right? So what I mean to say is L square into L is nothing but L into L into L, right? Which is nothing but L raised to 3. Similarly, you can do for M cube. Next, look at the fourth solved example. Here I have to find the volume, which means all these three monomials have to be multiplied together, right? So here I have 2 into 3 into 5, which is 30, right? And then if you look at the variables, nothing is repeating. So I'll write A, B, C, X, Y, Z. Next, if you look at this, I have 3 m's, which is m cube. I have 3 n's here, so n cube, and then p cube. That is nothing but m cube, n cube, p cube. And then here again I have some numericals 2, 4, and 8, which are the coefficients. If you multiply them, you'll get 64. And from that, I'm going to write 64, and I have 6 q's, so q power 6, right? So that is how you're going to multiply the given algebraic expressions. So now let's look at the exercise. First question they're asking, find the product of the following pairs of monomials. So if you look at it, 4 into 7p, what I have here, exercise 8.2, 4 into 7 is 28. There's only one variable, and that is p, right? So answer is 28p. Next I have minus 4 into 7 will give me minus 28, right? And then I have 2p, so that will give me p square. And then third question, again it's minus 4 into 7, so minus 28. P into PQ is p square cube, right? So that is my answer. Next question, 4 into minus 3 will give me minus 12, right? And what is the variable part? P cube into P, which is p power 4. And then the fifth one, they have given an expression 4p, right? A monomial, and then you're multiplying it with 0. Anything multiplied with 0 is going to give you a 0. So the answer here is going to be 0, right? So that is your first question in this exercise. Let's look at the second question. Find the areas of rectangle. You know area is length into breadth with the following pairs of monomials as their length and breadth respectively. So I have PQ as length and breadth, then the product is PQ, right? The coefficients are 1. Here I have 10 into 5, 50 and then MN, right? Third one I have 20 into 5 which is 100, and what is the variable part here? 20 into 5 x square y square. So this is my answer, right? In the next one I have 4 into 3, 12, and x into x cube. X into x cube is going to give, x into x square is going to give me x cube. X into x square. So it's going to give me x cube, right? So one more question. 3 into 4 is 12. And then the variable part I have m into n square into p. I have two n's, right? So it will give me m n square p. So this is my answer. This is the second question. Now let's look at the third question. They're asking us to complete the following table. Let us quickly do that. They have given a table here. We are supposed to complete the blanks here. So I have to find the product in each case. So for example, here this is going to be the product of 2x and minus 5y. So the coefficient part is minus 10 and the variable part is xy, right? So the answer is minus 10xy. Okay. Next I have 2x into 3x square. So 2 into 3 is 6, x into x square is x cube. So 6x cube is my answer. Next I have 2 into minus 4 is minus 8, x into xy is x square y, right? And then I have 14, 2 into 7 is 14, x cube y, right? And here it is minus 18, 2 into minus 9 is minus 18, x into x square will give me x cube, and then I have y square. Okay, come to the next second row, minus 5y into 2x, minus 10. I'm going to write the x term first as a convention and then y, right? And minus 5 into minus 5 is nothing but 25. I have y square. Y into y is y square. Okay, and here I have minus 5 into minus 4 is 20, x y square, right? I have 1x here and 1y and y will become y square. Now this is minus 5 into 7 is minus 35, right? And I have x square here. There's no x term over here. 2 y's will give me y square. So this is minus 35 x square y square. Next I have minus 5 into minus 9 is 45, right? And then I have x square. I'm going to write x square first, like I said, as a convention. And then y into y square will give me y cube. Okay. Third row, 3x square into 2x is 3 into 2 is 6. X square into x is x cube. So this is 6x cube, right? 3 into minus 5 is minus 15. X square y, right? And then I have an x square here and a y here. 3 into 3 will give me 9. X square into x square will give me x power 4. That means I have two x's here and two x's here. Together there are 4 x's. Therefore, the exponent is 4. Here I have 3 into minus 4 is minus 12. X square into xy. So 3 x's will give me x cube and 1 y. Next I have 3x square into 7x square y. 3 into 7 is 21. Okay, and x square into x square is x power 4, right? And there is 1 y. Next I have minus 27. 3 into minus 9 is minus 27. X square and x square will give me x power 4 and then a y square, right? Next I have minus 4 into 2 is minus 8. Minus x into x is x square and 1 y. And then minus 4 into minus 5 is 20. I have only 1 x and 2 y's. So x y square. Minus 4 into 3 is minus 12, right? And I have x into x square will give me x cube and then a y. Minus 4 into minus 4 is 16, x into x is x square, y into y is y square. Here I have minus 28, minus 4 into 7 is minus 28, and then I have x square into x is x cube, and then I have a y square, 1y in each monomial. Next I have minus 4 into minus 9 is 36, right? And then I have x into x square is x cube, y into y square is y cube, right? That is my fourth row. Next, coming to the sixth row, 7 into 2 is 14, x square into x is x cube, and then 1 y. 7 into minus 5 is minus 35, and then I have x square and then 2y, so y square. Next I have 7 into 3, 21, and then I have 4x, x square into x square, and then 1y. Here I have 7 into minus 4 is minus 28, right? And then I have x square into x is x cube, and then y into y is y square, right? And then 7 square is 49, and then I have 4 x's and 2 y's, correct? Next I have minus 63, 7 nines, and 4 x's and 3 y's. Last row, minus 18, x cube, y square. And then I have 45, x square, y cube. Then I have minus 27, x power 4, y square. Next I have 36, x cube, y cube. Next I have minus 63, x power 4, y cube, right? And then minus 9 into minus 9 is 81, right? And x power 4, y power 4. So that is how we are going to be doing multiplication of two monomials. All we need to do is first simplify the coefficients and then the variable part, taking all the like terms and then looking at the exponent, and that will give you the answer. Next, fourth question. Obtain the volume of rectangular boxes with length, breadth, height given. This you already know. When they're asking you volume, what we need to do is simply multiply all these three, because volume is length into breadth into height, right? So let us do that. If you look at the first one, I have, this is exercise 8.2. I'm looking at the fourth question, right? So what is the question given to us? 5a, 3a and 7a power 4. 5a into 3a into 7a power 4, right? So this is nothing but, if you look at the coefficients, okay, and then I have power 4, 7, 3a square, okay. So now here this is nothing but 15 sevens, 105, right? And here in total how many a's do I have? 1 plus 2 plus 4 is 7. So a power 7. So this is my final answer, right? Second question, 2p, 4q, 8r. 2, 4, 8, pqr, right? This is nothing but 64. And you can see that there is no like term here. I have to write it just as it is, pqr, right? Next I have xy, 2x square y and 2xy square. So now here if you can look at the coefficients, right? And the like terms in one bracket. So I have x and x square and x. and then I have y and y and y square, right? So this is 4 and these are 4 x's, so x power 4 and again y power 4. So that is your third question. Next I have a 2b 3c. So a 2b 3c. So it's nothing but 2 into 3 and then I have a into b into c, which is nothing but 6a b c. So that is your answer for the fourth question. Next question that they have given is again product of the given expressions. Let's write down the first one. Fifth question. I have xy, yz and zx. xy, yz and zx. So there the coefficient is 1 and I have 2 x's here, 2 y's here and 2 z's. So this will give me x square, y square, z square. Right? So that is your first question. Second, I have a minus a square and a cube. So the coefficients are 1, minus 1 and 1, which will give me minus 1. And then I have 6 a's, so it is a power 6. That's your final answer. Next, I have 2, 4y, 8y square, 16y cube, right? So let me write the coefficients 2, 4, 8, 16. And then I have the variables are y, y square, y cube. Y, y square and y cube. So what is this? I have 8 cube into 2, right? Which is 512 into 2, 1024. And then I have y power 6. So that is your final answer. Next, I have a, 2b, 3c, 6abc. I'm directly going to write the coefficient as 1 into 2 into 3 into 6. Right? And then let's look at the like terms. I have 2 a's and how many b's do I have? 2 b's and then 2 c's. This is nothing but 36 a square b square c square. So this is the final answer for this question. Right? Next, look at the fifth sum. Right? In the fifth sum, I have m minus mn and mnp. I have m minus mn and mnp. Right? m minus mn and mnp. So the coefficient is minus and I have 1, 2, 3 m's. So m cube, right? And I have 2 n's. So n square and then 1 p. So that is minus m square, minus m cube n square p. So with this we complete the second exercise 8.2. Here all we have done is we have found out the product of any two or more given monomials. If you have noticed, we have dealt only with monomials in this particular exercise. In the next video, we'll be discussing exercise 8.3.